It's Christmas in July with Ellen Hutson, and we're hopping along to celebrate. Hi, it's Therese and Lostinpaper, and I'm hopping along with Ellen Hutson, and I'm so excited because I'm getting started on my Christmas cards and it's July. Awesome! And hopefully this inspires you guys to get started on your Christmas cards too, because it always creeps up on us and we never have enough time to get them all done. Anyway, I've got a very clean and simple, fun way to create two really quick cards here. I've got the Essentials by Ellen set, which is called Abstract Paint Strokes. I'm having trouble with my words. And I'm stamping it out on a piece of cardstock. And I've chosen 3 different colours from Catherine Paula. So they're nice, bright, fun colours. There's Party Dress, Fiesta Blue and Lime Ricky. And I've just alternated them down the front of my panel. I want to cut a triangle out of the centre of this panel. So here's a trick. I've got a piece of just cheap cardstock. I've added a score line in the middle, and now I'm just sort of marking. I've folded it in half and I'm marking 2 points on this, which I'll run through my trimmer, and then that's going to create my template. Now I'm just holding it in place. I am using the grid lines on my mat here to make sure I've got it nice and centered, and just putting a couple of tick marks on with my pencil, and then I'm using the guide wire in my Fiskars trimmer to cut the negative space of the triangle, which will be my Christmas tree. If you have a die that is shaped like this, you don't need to do this. You could simply just actually cut it out with a triangle die. But I don't. And this was easy enough to do anyway. If you don't have a guide wire on your trimmer, you can easily use a craft knife and a metal ruler to actually cut the triangle out yourself. Just need to be careful of your fingers. And here I'm just using my craft knife to cut the edges of the triangle away, so that I don't cause any scraggy bits in the corners. So this is the original triangle that I cut out, and I'm actually using this as a support because my initial panel I just stamped on some 80-pound Nina cardstock, and I wanted to actually pop the triangle tree up on the front of the card, and so I wanted to make sure it was a little bit more sturdy. I have a sentiment. This is from the Mondo Holly stamp set. It's a simple Merry Christmas. I'm stamping it with some obsidian pigment ink and stamp that directly on the front of my card. My second sentiment is from the Snow Days stamp set, and I'm using the black ink again here, and this is a nice bold black and dries really quickly, this pigment ink. I used some foam squares to pop my triangle tree on the front of the card, and then I also grabbed, it was from the parcel box die set. It has this really sweet little bow, and I've die cut it a couple of times on in some white cardstock and joined it together with some matte medium. And I thought it'd be fun to add some red droplets, so I just scattered these about the front of the tree and used a matte medium and just popped those in place with my jewel picker, which I reactivated. This is a really old tool for me and I used a mini glue dot on the end of it, and that worked really well. So if you've got a dodgy jewel picker, you can actually, because it loses its stick after a little while, I found that works quite well. And then I just use the matte medium to add the bow. And don't forget to head to my blog. I'll put the link in the description below, and that's going to take you to the list of everyone that's hopping along. There's always heaps of inspiration and lots of fun projects to see. There are also prizes to be won, so if you're here in July 2019, head there and comment, and you can find out all the details on how you can win. And oh, here's my second card. I used the positive portion of the stamped panel. I did actually cut the bottom of the bottom of the panel off a little bit just to even out the pattern. And I've added some. Now these are the cutest little droplets. They're the snowball droplets, and they're an opaque sort of clear white colour. And I did come in with another bow here. So great way to get a good head start on your Christmas cards this year. Really easy, fun technique, and 2 cards for one. A good bang for your buck. I look forward to seeing you at my blog. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.